There is a quiet in the world, soft, steady, patient, that many have forgotten how to hear. In the rush of our days, the chase for more, the hunger for achievement, and the longing for recognition, this quiet often slips past us unnoticed. Yet, it is in this quiet, in the space between our breaths and the stillness beneath our restless minds, that true purpose waits, not shouting, but whispering. I have walked this earth long enough to see many chase after dreams as if they were shadows, always just beyond reach. They run faster, reach harder, climb higher, hoping to catch a glimpse of meaning or peace at the summit. But often, what they find is only another peak to climb, another goal to pursue, another restless night without rest. Why is it so? Why does the more we chase, the less we seem to hold? The answer is both simple and profound. Purpose is not a prize to be won, nor a treasure hidden in distant lands. It is not a title, a paycheck, or applause from the crowd. Purpose is a quiet companion that walks with you when you stop running. Consider the river. It does not force its path, but flows with patience, carving valleys not by strength, but by persistence and calm. The river moves steadily, embracing the stones, the bends, and the quiet pools. It is in this steady presence that the river finds its meaning, not in the rushing, but in the being. In our lives, the chase is often fueled by fear, the fear of being lost, forgotten, or unloved. We rush to prove ourselves, to fill a void that seems too wide to cross, but the harder we push, the more the void expands. Like trying to grasp water with clenched fists, the harder we squeeze, the less we hold. I remember an old story told by my grandfather. There was once a young man who set out to catch a bird with golden feathers, believing that holding it would bring him joy and purpose. He ran after it through forests and fields, over mountains and rivers. But the bird always stayed just out of reach. Tired and discouraged, he finally rested beneath a tree. In that quiet moment, the bird landed gently on his shoulder. The golden feathers were not meant to be caught. They were meant to be welcomed. This is the essence of our journey. True purpose does not come from chasing after what glitters or runs away. It reveals itself when we stop chasing and begin listening, when we open ourselves to the gentle call of what is already present. How then do we open ourselves? It begins with stillness, not the stillness of surrender, but the stillness of presence. To be still is to allow ourselves the grace to breathe, to watch the world with quiet eyes, and to hear the soft murmur of our own hearts. In stillness, we remember who we are beyond the masks we wear and the roles we play. When you stop chasing, you create space. Space to hear your own voice, your own truths. Space to see the small wonders that have always been around you. The kindness in a stranger's smile, the strength in a friend's quiet support, the beauty of a sunrise unnoticed. These are the places where purpose often takes root. You might wonder, but if I stop chasing, will I not lose everything I hoped to gain? It is a wise question. To stop chasing does not mean to stop living or striving. It means to shift the heart's direction, from grasping outward to resting inward. It means seeking not outside approval, but inside understanding. Purpose is less about a distant destination and more about the way you walk your path. It is the light that guides your steps when the road is dark. It is the peace that settles in your chest when you feel you have nothing left to prove. It is the quiet assurance that your life matters, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. In practice, cultivate this stillness with gentle habits. Begin with the breath, deep and unhurried. Notice the rhythm of your life. When you feel rushed, pause. Listen to the silence between the noise. Spend time in nature, where the world teaches patience without words. Reflect not on what you lack, but on what you carry within. Remember, the oak does not hurry to become mighty. It grows slowly, its roots deepening quietly beneath the earth, even before its branches reach for the sky. Your purpose grows the same way, deeply, patiently, often unseen, until one day it stands strong and true. And when that day comes, when your purpose finds you quietly, it will feel like coming home. A home built not of walls or possessions, but of peace, understanding, and deep connection. So, dear one, if you are weary of the chase, if your heart is heavy with longing, know this: you are closer than you think. Step back from the rushing river, rest beneath the tree, breathe deeply, and listen. Your purpose does not flee. It waits patiently in the quiet spaces of your soul, ready to walk with you, gently and forever.